your hotel room at Sequoia Lodge in Disneyland Paris. You have enjoyed a beautiful night's sleep, and now you're excited to get ready for the day ahead. As you walk through the hotel, you feel the change in texture of the carpet to the hard floor, the coldness and smoothness of the wooden floor, and when you go down the stairs, the wooden banister as you exit the hotel. Beauty of it all, the craftsmanship, the spirit of adventure. A is for adventure. Inhale, exhale. A is for adventure. You push the door as you exit. It has a metal handle with the outline of a fur coat. You feel the texture change as you push the heavy door and you out in the open. Now outside. You're in the hotel grounds and the woodland feel created by the trees. You feel a sense of relief and relax. There are families around you, but this is not a concern. You walk towards the water. You see Miramachi in the distance, a hot air balloon. Balloon. B is for balloon. On your left, Newport Bay Hotel. As you walk towards the water, on your right, Hotel New York. The water is clean and clear. You can see the fish. It's beautiful and calm morning. Now at Disney Village, you have cake for breakfast. C is for cake. Inhale, exhale. You're on holiday. You can have cake. Crowds of people all around you. But you have a sense of calm. You're here in Disney. D is for Disney. Now at Fantasy Gardens, you see the echinaceous plants. E is for echinaceous. Those lovely daisy-like flowers that give a feeling of fantasy. At Fantasy Gardens, you enjoy the fountains. F is Families pass you, but they give you no stress. The arch is green. G is full cream. Inside the park, you pass underneath the transolution. It's magical. You hear music and you turn into the main square with the gazebo and the horse-drawn carriage is out waiting. H is for horse. Breathe in, breathe out. H is for horse. You see Mickey Mouse and you wait for him. Wait at Mickey. E is behind your imagination. I is for imagination. Here you are at Sleeping Beauty's castle, and the popcorn cart for Disney popcorn. But first, you get your photographs in front of the castle with no one around. It's just you and your family. It's warm and you don't need a jacket. J is for jacket. Inhale, exhale. J is for jacket. Now you have your photos and you can head towards your first ride. You notice Adventureland. Should you go there? But let's go into Fantasyland. And here you see Beauty of Sleeping Beauty's castle. The ornate trees and sensation and feeling of happiness is with you, making you feel relaxed and calm. All around you, people are kind. Kind. Deeper in, deeper out. Now you go inside the dragon's lair to see the dragon under the castle. There's not much light. L is for light. Deep breath in, deep breath out. L is for light. Adelaide, because here she is, sleeping in her lair. after the drag, you walk into Fantasyland. You can hear the music playing. Is for music. Is for music. There are lots of people. They are walking past you, but it is not a concern. You feel light of feet. You can see the carousel. You knew when you were planning that it would not be working today, so you are not concerned. Walking past, there are lots of you, but you are not concerned. And now you are in front of Dumbo, the blind elephant. But you decide to write this later and focus on Peter Pan's flight. The crowds are building here as everyone wants to ride Peter Pan's flight. But you are not concerned. People are passing you and are ahead of you in the queue. But you are not concerned. You feel happy and joyful as you know that you can wait and you'll get your turn on Peter Pan's flight.
Just a right time before the speed.
You look into Fantasyland and you see the crowds, but you are not concerned. You feel relaxed. You're back in the hub by the castle, and you decide to walk towards Discovery Land. Here rides can transport you in the outer space and blast you into orbit. O is for orbit. Breathe in, breathe out. O is for orbit. You go and you ride Buzz Lightyear, laser blast. There is no waiting. There is no queue. You can get on. You're not concerned about the people in front of you. You feel a sense of space and openness. Beauty of the bright and listening to Buzz in French reminds you he also has a Spanish mode. So you join the party and you ride Buzz Lightyear laser blast. B is for party.
Your shield will be lowered automatically. Veuillez s'il vous plaît vous asseoir au fond de vos sièges. Votre barre de protection va s'afficher automatiquement. Please face forward.
By the castle, the crowds are building, but you feel a sense of calm and a sense of quietness. Q is for quiet. Q is for quiet. You walk over to the other side of the park, down the walkway by the Lucky Nugget Saloon, so that you can go into Frontierland with minimal crowds. People pass you, but you are not concerned. You are enjoying the moment and the music. You make a note of the rustic charm of this land. R is for rustic. Deep breath in, deep breath out. R is for rustic. You travel to Big Thunder Mountain, only to find that it's not operational, but you are not concerned. You know that you can ride other rides in the area and be ready for when Big Thunder Mountain opens. And so you enjoy beauty of the land and you walk As you enter Pantomana grounds, take your time to explore the garden outside. You see the gazebo in the distance, and you want to know more. In the queue area, you're able to look inside the glass gazebo further. You marvel at the storytelling, the beauty, the attention to detail. You absorb it all. From here, you can see the Frontierland vista. You'll take in the beautiful paddleboat, and you knock on the door and you arrive. There are lots of people there, but you are not concerned. It is not with minimal lighting. You are not concerned. You feel relaxed and you get ready to take your seat and enjoy the ride. S is for seat. S is for seat. After that manner, you decide to enjoy riding the paddleboat called Molly and you enjoy the views of Big Thunder Mountain and the relaxed charm of being on the water.
Hello. Hello. Slowly. Look at it.
Sure thing, Captain. Let's show these folks the sights.
Sur bâbord, l'emblème de la région. Disneyland Paris, le plus grand filon de l'Ouest. La mine est fermée maintenant. Certains disent qu'elle est maudite et avoir l'allure à laquelle le train circule
So, tea is tired.
Engine deck one. Fisherman's cabin off starboard bow. Prepare to lift off nets and fishing line. Cette baraque à tribord appartient au plus vieux résident du fleuve. Catfish Joe et son chien Moonshine.
Well, I guess old Cactus Joe reckons you'll roll in with the story.
En dépassant Wilderness Island à bâbord, nous entrons dans des eaux plus calmes. Molly, c'est le moment idéal pour parler à nos passagers de ce bateau qui porte votre nom.
Yes, sirree, Captain. This here side wheeler is one of the best boats in America, if I do say so myself. They call it a side wheeler on account of the wheel that propels it is on the side instead of in the back.
Le Molly Brown a moins d'1 mètre de tirant d'eau, ce qui lui permet de transporter passagers et cargaisons, même dans les eaux les moins profondes.
It always makes me laugh to hear them call out Mark Twain, because I knew old Samuel Clemens. Mark Twain, as he called himself back in Hannibal. It was him that told me about all the riches out west. I said to myself, why should men get all the chances? So I set out to make my fortune, and look at me today.
Oui, crier Mark Twain est la façon dont on signale qu'il y a assez d'eau pour qu'un bateau à fond plat puisse circuler. L'écrivain Samuel Clemens, qui a été pilote de bateau, s'est inspiré de ce cri pour prendre Mark Twain comme nom de plume. Regardez Molly, sur la droite. L'arrêt définitif pour ces pionniers malchanceux qui étaient en route vers l'ouest.
Life's gonna be mighty hard out here on the frontier. That's a shame. It truly is.
Ah, regardez ici. Nous arrivons en vue de monticules contenant de l'eau en ébullition. Nous sommes témoins d'une des plus impressionnantes démonstrations de force de Dame Nature. Ces geysers peuvent projeter de l'eau bouillante jusqu'à 20 mètres de haut.
Well, they say those geysers have been bubbling away since time began.
sit and paddle boat and walk up to Big Thunder Mountain with minimal weight and enjoy the wildest ride in the wilderness. And now you're walking through Frontierland. You see Goofy playing with children, and all those people walking towards you, you are not concerned. You feel relaxed. It's a beautiful day. You did not need your umbrella. You is for umbrella. Breathe in, breathe out. You is for umbrella. You're walking towards the Frontierland train station, and you pass the Lion King ship. The building is fast. B is for fast. Breathe in, breathe out. V is for fast. You arrive at the train station and you marvel at the tale of the waiting area. It gives you a sense of wonder. W is for wonder. Breathe in, breathe out. W is for wonder. The child's life. Now it's scary. It comes past you. You're going to get a ball. You have these the wall man. Sweet engines. Train. Thinking that.
Les gares de Fantasyland et de Discoveryland sont fermées pour la journée. Prochaine arrêt, la gare de Main Street, montée du parc. Dear passengers, hello and welcome aboard the Cody train. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside the train and please supervise your child. It is forbidden to eat or smoke inside. Fantasyland and Discoveryland station are closed for today. The next station will be Main Street, the entrance of the park.
For your safety, please stay seated while the train is moving, keeping your hands and arms inside the train. And no smoking.
That means we've entered adventure, the world's most mysterious region.
Disneyland Paris. Here you go around Adventureland and the Indian Shrine. You feel relaxed. You're seeing all the park with no effort at all. It is all here for you.
Restez assis s'il vous plaît, remain seated, please.
You enter a tunnel. It's dark and bare, but you are not concerned. The carriage has beautiful Victorian lighting. Its soft glow makes you feel calm and relaxed. The music playing is like that of a xylophone. X is for xylophone. X is for xylophone. And now you can see it. Pirates of the Caribbean ride without having to queue. You can get a glimpse of its story. And now you're at Fantasyland Station. But you knew that this was closed for refurbishment, and you knew that you could not exit here. So you sit back and enjoy your train ride. And you can see the Queen of Hearts castle as part of Alice's maze, and in the distance, Sleeping Beauty's castle. And you enjoy seeing all the park from the train without having to walk and without having to wait. And now he waved to the people in the queue. A small world. And you notice how big it is against the blueness of the water. Why is for you? You deserve this. You saved for it. You are here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Why is for you? As the train goes past Hyperspace Mountain, you see parts of the park you didn't know were there, and you're glad that you rode the train so that you could enjoy them at a leisure place. The magic that is created, the sense of discovery with the planting and the sculptured trees makes you feel you're in a 60s sci-fi movie, and you feel relaxed and at peace.
Arriving at Main Street Station.
Chers passagers, nous arrivons maintenant en gare de Main Street, l'entrée du parc pour votre sécurité. Merci de rester correctement assis jusqu'à la complète fin de monsieur. Si vous nous quittez, vous êtes personnel, vous devez nous informer parce que la différente taille. Chers passagers, nous now arriving at Main Street Station. For your taxi remains friends from the station and luggage to one way. Ensure the train, don't forget any belongings with you, and we wish you a magical day at Danbury.
Main Street Station.
At the station, everyone is excited as the parade is outside the station in Main Street. And now you'll get to see Disney's stars on parade. The crowds are large, but you are not concerned. People are zigzagging about. Third you decide to leave the park for a rest at the hotel. You could stay if you wanted to, but you know you need to rest. So you take in the flowers, the colours, and you walk out back through fantasy gardens, and you feel a sense of peace and relaxation as you listen to the music and enjoy beautiful surroundings. Walking past Fantasy Gardens, you take another look at this beautiful place so that you can remember what you've seen, the small streams that surround it, and you move towards the train station. But you're not catching the train as you walk through Disney Village, and you're back at the lake that takes you to Square Lodge. You feel relaxed. You've had a beautiful morning. You know you can return to the park at any time. As you walk past, you enjoy the art of Marvel outside of Hotel New York. After Hotel New York, you see the walkway that leads to Santa Fe. At Hotel Cheyenne, you know that it's not far. be able to look at this view.